podcast. I'm here with my co-host, Chris.
What's up?
Isaiah.
Hello.
And then we have our special guest. You guys gotta all say that once.
I'm Sean.
Joe. Life itself.
Yeah, I was expecting all you guys to all yell out life
And
itself.
Yeah.
We didn't rehearse that.
Like a quartet.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say like a barber shop.
Yeah. All right, now we'll do it for me now. All right. Life itself, you guys go through the line, introduce yourselves, say your names, what you do in the band.
I'm Sean. I sing and scream.
I'm Joe, and I play drums.
Mike, play guitar.
I'm Eli, and I play bass.
Beautiful. That was amazing.
Great
Good
job.
try.
Yep.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah, really good one, Michael.
It worked, yeah.
It was
We got
better
through
than
it, we're
mine
here.
because At least you said the episode number.
Yeah.
To get corrected.
Yeah, no, it started off hot. But,
Hot.
yeah. Hot. But, how are you guys doing today? Everyone, collectively.
No complaints.
Very well.
Yeah.
Pretty alright.
Just living.
We're all here living.
It was supposed to
COVID-free.
rain today, and now it's just hot as hell.
Yeah. But, here we are. Just living.
Yeah.
Doing our thing. Let's just hop right into it. I fucking love your guys' music.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I listen to your guys' whole discography this entire week, just on repeat.
Sick.
So far, favorite song, An Empty Vessel.
Awesome.
I love that one.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I couldn't put an exact genre on you guys.
We
Well-
can't either.
Us. We've been working on it for a few years.
Melodic metalcore is kind of what we've come up with.
Melodic metalcore. Okay.
Because it's like the EP is metal, like melodic hardcore esque, and then like the newer stuff is kind of metalcore, like in that vibe. So it's kind of just meshing.
Whatever works. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, I can vouch for Chris saying that he's just in love with you guys. He's called me like 3 times this week and been like, you've been listening to him, right? Like, I just love this. And I'm just like, yeah. But I really love you guys too. I was telling Chris, it reminds me of like the metal the type of metal that really got me into listening to heavier stuff. So when I just listened to the album, it really like gripped onto me, and the new single, I really like that too.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, like, you guys listen to the band Vanna?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Not enough.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Amazing. You
I'll
guys
give
remind me
it
a
a
lot
try.
of Vanna, like, which is like your guys' chord progressions and stuff. It just feels like Vanna, and like that was one of my favorite bands. And unfortunately, not together anymore.
Yeah.
But you guys are like my new Vanna.
So you say that like you're a 30-year-old man who's been listening to this forever.
Yeah, but back in my
Or
day,
like
you know.
50 years. Let's say 50.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, fuck, I'll be a gatekeeper.
Isn't your tattoo on a tattoo, right?
Oh yeah, my tattoo's a Vanna tattoo.
Yeah.
Sick.
From the song Digging.
Next it'll be the life itself tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right on the butt cheek.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Life itself has my ass. But we're going to see you guys with Kublai Khan. You guys brought our tickets today.
Yep.
We're fucking stoked for that. I've never seen Kublai Khan live.
Unreal.
You guys are playing with our good friends in Born. I knew we had them on like 5th or 6th episode,
Yep.
God,
something like that.
so-
That's gonna be awesome. How are you guys feeling about it?
Super stoked.
Very excited.
Yeah.
Is this your
Just
first
pumped
show?
to play a show. Finally. It feels like a lifetime. So, definitely stoked.
When was the last show?
It was our first and only of 2020. And that was at House of Independence
March.
of March.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like less than a week or right about a week before everything got shut down.
Yeah, a week, March 8th.
Ugh.
That was the first time I saw you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
And here you are. Now you're in
Here
the
I
band.
am.
You're in the band.
Here I am. In Rahway in some cold studio.
May I ask what you mean by that? Why that was the first time you saw them and now you're in the band?
Yeah, I don't. That's just kind of how it worked. We went back and forth for a couple months. I went to go see them, and then COVID hit, and everything was up in the air. And then I got a text from Sean. I don't know, like back in November maybe.
Something like that.
Something like that, and he was like, "Yo." I mean, we were going back and forth for like random projects. If we wanted to start something, he's like, "Why don't you just join Life Itself?" I'm like, "All right, dude. Like, sounds good." So
If you insist. You know?
there we are, I guess. So,
That's cool. Yeah. It's funny how life works.
Yeah,
It's funny how life itself
interesting.
works.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Boo.
And to throw that one in there?
Who came up with the name?
That would be me. Apparently, I've wanted like a metalcore band to be called Life Itself for a very long time. I found like a really old video with my friend Kyle and then Mikey, who used to play drums in Flow Face Down. They really did some jams to like write some stuff, and we just called it Life Itself, and it just never went anywhere. And then later we joined. Well, me and my friend Ray like got together, started writing songs, and he's like, "Oh, well, what do you want to call this?" I was like, "Can we call it Life Itself?" And he said, "Yeah, sure." I'm like, "Yeah, cool, it's stuck."
Fair enough.
That's it. No deeper meaning.
Yeah. It's like, well, you see, man, you know, the trials of man, you know?
No, I
it's just-
got nothing for you like that. I'm sorry. It just sounded really cool.
So, how has COVID been with you guys for new music? Has it, do you think it's stunned your writing process? Do you think that you like, now that you have more time to like write and get to know your sound?
Joe, you want to start this one and I'll finish it?
Yeah. So the start of COVID, we went into the studio and did the new singles that are out.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, just kept going. Then we got Mike. He is a riff master. Me and him have a crazy connection. He'll send me riffs, and I already have the drum parts in my head.
He's hyping me up.
It's true. It's true. I haven't had this connection with a guitar player in a while, so yeah. So I'd say secretly writing and working our way back into the studio.
Yeah, that was what I was going to end with.
Sorry.
Yeah, like
I took the light.
Yeah, COVID kind of messed things up as far as like releases for songs went, but eventually the songs did get put out. And yeah, ever since then we've been quietly working on more stuff with Mike. He is in fact the riff master. We have a lot of cool songs that we're working on, and hopefully very soon we'll get in the studio to record them.
I'm gonna start going around telling people that. Excuse me.
Riff master.
Riff master. My mom will be like, I don't fucking care.
Mow the fucking lawn, man. Riff
Yeah.
master. I want to get right off the bat with you guys. Do you guys have any crazy show stories? Anything wild?
They literally
Yeah, I was about to
just.
say-
I know.
was saying
No,
that.
I mean, like, you know, from like either like
Past.
this project,
past
past project,
shows.
anything. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm sure we all do.
From this band or from any band?
Anything.
Whatever one you want.
Anything.
Because I already shared the story on another podcast, but I'll tell it again, but like a summed up version of it. This was in my last band before this one. We were on tour in Connecticut, and we like just showed up at the show because like our dates got canceled, and we just like decided to like just show up at a venue. I think it was The World We Knew, Within the Ruins, and maybe like one or two other like big bands at the time were playing. And we showed up and said, "Hey, we're on tour, but our date got dropped. Can we just play doors? We don't even want any money. Like just let us sell merch." And they're like, "Yeah, it's fine." The guy who was running the show ended up loving us, and I was like, "Oh, if you guys want, you can stay at my place for the night. You can shower, do whatever you guys want." And we're like, "Oh, you know, we'll think about it. We might just move on to the next date." Then we meet a couple of kids at the show who all say the same thing, like, "Oh, you know, if you guys want, you can come stay at our place." Turns out that they all lived in this weird little hardcore like crack den community.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pretty much it was like a project house. And the next day, our drummer's dad was like, "Yeah, no, like the town you're in is like famous for like letting like people from jail and like mental facilities like out, like it's kind of run rampant." And that's pretty much what it was. It was like this weird little criminal corner of the hardcore community where we were gonna end up staying. But the end of the story was we decided to say no, and we spent the night in a Walmart parking lot that was probably like 25 miles from the venue. 4 o'clock in the morning. Some of us were sleeping outside the van, some of us were sleeping inside. We wake up to headlights in front of us. We're like, "Oh, it's probably the cops or something." It's the guy from the venue
What the?
sitting there eating Burger King in front of us, just watching. And we wake up, like, "Hey, man, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I just wanted to see if you guys really came here to do this. You know, we offered you all these things. We offered you a place to stay, and instead you want to go to Walmart instead." And we're like, "Yeah, sorry, you know, we don't mean any trouble." Like, we're thinking this guy's going to pull like a knife and kill us or something like that. But eventually he's like, "All right, well, you know, you guys have a good night. I was just on my way home." And like I said, like from where the venue was, where we were, and where he claimed to live was 25 miles out of his way. So definitely, he was coming for vengeance because we didn't want to stay with him.
Yeah, he was pissed. He was like, "These motherfuckers."
You're lucky he woke you up at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we don't wake up, I don't know what would have happened.
Yeah, he was definitely probably crazy. He was sitting there eating a burger, just watching you guys with the high beams on.
Yeah, just watching us sleep.
I want to know what you meant by like people who were sleeping outside, like.
It was like really hot in the summer, so like we didn't have a place to like stay, so we
Okay.
stayed like in a Walmart parking lot, like with the van.
Was that like a
And-
grass area for people to sleep?
No,
Or they
it was
dead
just
just on
asphalt.
the.
Yeah, just hot tar.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that that's what I was picturing correctly.
Mhm.
All right.
Jesus. Fucking God, that if I woke up seeing headlights, I don't know if I'd be like relieved that it's the cops or like scared it's like a crackhead coming to like track me down,
because I
kill
do.
me.
Or buy crack.
Oh yeah, I don't have any offer.
Yeah, I don't even know like what I would do in that situation. I would probably think the same thing you did. I'd be like, this man's about to fucking murder me, like all because I didn't want to
That's
stay
fucking
there.
sketch.
I'm like,
Oh.
damn, I'm gonna die at Walmart.
Yeah.
I'd be so mad.
What a way to go.
Not even at the Walmart, just at the parking lot.
Sure.
I would say just let me go inside Walmart and then kill me, because at
Yeah.
least
Yeah.
like died in Walmart.
Final request.
Right next to the fucking. I don't even know.
Bury me in the camping house.
Yeah.
I think you should be able to get like
weird
a
story.
permanent discount.
I don't have anything weird. I mean, I don't think anyone can top that. That's fucking weird. I mean, unless when we go on tour, some crazy shit.
Do you want to tell our rendition of 717 Fest?
No.
Okay.
No.
We played a show. It didn't turn out to be a great show, but we made the best of it.
And yeah, it was cool. We got there. They said this stage, like a mid-level high stage. Lug all our shit up there, set it all up, and then because we didn't sell tickets because it's a 4-hour drive, he was like, "Oh no, you're actually on the basement stage
First.
and we were like, "Oh." Lugged all our shit down
Into the basement.
into the basement, super pissed. But we played in front of like 50 like pop punk kids, and that's kind of like our demographic who we should hit. And it was fucking sick.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
It ended up being like a really good show.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like you were about to tell like the most shitty story ever, but it turned out to have a
No,
good
nah,
night.
it turned out
wasn't
a
that
lot.
They wound up playing in that same Walmart parking lot.
Yeah. It would have been a little bit better.
In my last band, we played Dingbats. This was prior
That's the
for.
worst
Oh, yeah.
fucking venue.
Yeah,
ever.
fuck that place.
Fuck that
For
place.
more than a couple reasons, but so we played there and in my old band, and I guess our bass player brought a couple of his friends, and the guy who was doing sound was Steve Zing, who plays bass in Danzig. And so we were like, oh shit. He casually told us, he's like, yeah, I play in a band called Danzig. I don't know if you've heard of us. We're like, no, never. And we're like, so this kid like got in a fight with Steve Zing from Danzig, and he was calling him like all these horrible things, like just really, really bad things. And I remember like all of our families came for some reason, and like Steve Zing was just sitting there. He didn't give a shit. Like this little punk, fucking 20-year-old, 21-year-old kid. He didn't care. But I remember like specifically like this. It was just a screaming match, and my sister was there, and she was like 17 at the time. And she's like, "You're just acting like a fucking idiot." That's like running around. I'm like, dude, it was just such like a weird cult. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like Steve Zing and my sister are yelling at a kid. Like I don't know what is going on.
Oh, man.
Interesting,
Yeah.
to say the least. I thought it was gonna take a weird turn, like you got into a
Yeah.
fist fight with the guy from Danzig.
I got in a fist fight with my sister. No.
Dingbats is like fully canceled.
Yeah,
believe.
forever.
I've never even been to this place. I've never even seen it. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
what
a shithole.
Yeah, I don't even know what it looks like.
It's
I just
a
know.
complete
I've been
shithole.
there once. It's
Is this one of these open door dumping places where they take the doors off?
No, it's like, so it's in Clifton, and it's across from their bar, Dingo's Den, and it's a weird, it's a purple building. It's like,
It's odd.
it's
It's
odd
really
to say the
weird.
least, and it's weird how the venue's set up. There's a bar in the back, and it's like a narrow as shit, and then it opens up for like 20 feet for
Yeah, I was
like the
gonna say
actual
probably
venue.
this room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah,
very
that's
big.
probably the size of this room.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair,
It has potential too. Like if the people were cool,
Yeah.
it would be sick.
Nah, fuck that.
yeah. He's so against it. He's like,
Fuck that.
Fuck Dingbats,
Dude,
man.
bro, we had to play, like my old band, we were supposed to play Dingbats.
Oh.
And it was like the middle of the summer. And for some reason, from the heat, there was like a fucking power outage. So we got there, and the show got pushed back. Like we waited for the power to come back on for like 3 hours, and we were like, "Dude, like this is ridiculous. Let's just pack up and go home. And the power finally came back on, and literally the only people that were like there during the show was all the other bands that were playing. Like everyone just ended up playing to each other and then called it a day.
That's
It was-
shitty.
it was horrible.
That
I'm
sucks.
pretty sure we've all played shows like that before, though. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
that's fair to say.
my previous, we played pretty sick shows at Dingbats before it got canceled. And I never had an issue there.
What exactly happened there? I wasn't.
Some sort of race and Nazi bands.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
I think
Toronto,
they
yeah.
claimed they canceled the show too.
Yeah.
And then they
claim-
put the show on.
Yeah.
And I literally didn't find out until like 8 months ago, like about this, because one of my friends texted me and was like, "Didn't you play at this place?" I was like, "Can you not tell people that?" like now, don't
I've
tell
heard,
them.
I've heard like a bunch of different things. I didn't know it was a band. I thought they had like.
It was a
some-
festival.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
like all the bands were like
White
quote
power
unquote,
bands.
Yeah, like
Okay, 'cause
Like
yeah,
black
yeah.
metal bands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was hearing that it was like they just had some like Nazi get together or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
tech-
Nazi
That's
luncheon.
essentially what it was.
technically.
It's technically, yeah. And I'm sure the
No good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys like black metal, but I don't like black metal. It's
Not a fan. I've seen one black metal band ever.
Wasn't that? Wait, was
It was,
that?
it was with you when we saw
Yeah.
Lamb of God. It was band Deaf Heaven. It's not my cup of tea, personally.
Yeah, like I just.
What exactly constitutes black metal?
I have no
Black metal
idea.
bands.
Recording to a red solo cup.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like
it's just I don't get it.
it's like behemoth black metal.
I guess.
That's
They're
like
like-
Viking metal.
They're
I
like
feel
doom metal.
Or
something.
death metal.
I-
just
I don't
call
know
it
what
like
they
that.
are.
Doom, death.
I've
There's
just
too
seen
many
them.
genres now. That's the thing.
Right,
There's
there's
so many
so many
songs.
genres.
I was
Yeah.
so many songs.
Doom
Doom metal
Yeah.
just meant like the video game music.
No, not like the.
Yeah, I thought
Metal
it
that is in
meant,
the
I thought it
game.
meant like metal that sounds like it came from this video game.
It's like
No,
war.
Doom metal is just like slow and like sludgy.
Yeah, like
Sounds like
bands
the
like
end is
Sleep is
coming.
Yeah.
Right. Doom, sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, bands that play at like 5 BPM.
Yeah.
And like
Just
double, like triple drop
end
D
of
tuning.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a couple hours to kill. Just put on Dope Smoker by Sleep, and you're just like holy shit. Feel like you're trudging through the desert. You know, like- I think I saw them too, Death Heaven with Lamb of God. I think.
At Starland?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah, we were
Okay,
there.
yeah, we were there too.
Yeah, it was like
fuck- I
Lamb
got
of God
fucked up
and
there.
wasn't it Anthrax was on that bill?
Anthrax
Yeah.
was there too, yeah.
Sick. Lamb of God is fucking sick.
Yeah, that was a cool show. But Death Heaven, I remember like watching Death Heaven, and I didn't like know what they were
Yeah.
because
and
like
then-
that was when they were like first blown up. And like I was talking to some guy, and he's like, "Oh, they're a black metal band," and then they walked out, and they look nothing like a black metal band. I'm like,
yeah, they're like
"Wha-"
experimental black.
right?
metal.
I'm like,
That's
I don't
that's
get
they
what
label
this
that.
like. I'm like, all right,
Yeah, and then like who was it? Power Trip opened up.
yeah,
Yeah. R.I.P.
that was sick.
Yeah, I feel like Anthrax tours with weird fucking bands now.
Yeah, they do.
Like they toured with like
Well,
Kill
yeah.
Switch.
I saw that tour like 3 times.
Yeah, the Killthrax tour. They did it that many times.
Kill Switch.
Yeah, I've seen Kill Switch like 7 times, like the most I've ever seen one band.
Great.
Remember when they played at Starland with ABR? Dude, that show was fucking nuts.
Kill Switch in Northbridge, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
When
played
was
there
that?
a couple
When?
years ago.
Yeah, a few years ago.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
Kill
Chris
Switch
was
on
like,
Earth.
what?
I was like,
that
what?
was fucking. That was like,
ABR is
I
like
think
one of
that
my
show.
favorite
That
bands
show
ever.
sold out. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. ABR always sells out Starland.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I saw Kill Switch in On Earth. That was like 5 years
That's
ago.
sick.
Yeah, that was like a
That's a
Christmas
good
show.
one.
Yeah, it ripped, man. They were both awesome.
Yeah, the guitarist from Unearth like jumped on like the bar and started playing
Yeah.
guitar or something like that.
Sick.
It's crazy.
Those guys are nuts. It's awesome.
I'm trying to say the last Starland show I went
Am I gonna start doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, do it. No balls.
You know, man.
We're gonna like a folding.
What did
out
I say
table.
the other day when I was like, I'm just gonna yell at people on
Yeah,
stage.
you're just gonna
yesterday,
yell
yeah.
and get ignorant in people's faces.
And just scream, tell
You're
them to
just gonna
stop
yell
littering.
at them.
Like,
Stop
just
littering.
stupid stuff.
Protect
like
the
make sure you,
environment.
yeah, like make sure you lock your cars or something. Like just screaming it. Like it's just, I don't know.
House of Independence should be.
Make sure to
interesting.
check you locked your doors tonight.
You can do like a public call out and just tell everyone to lock their car doors, make sure they brush their teeth after they eat.
Yeah. Like pre-breakdown, like the build-up, it's like lock your fucking doors.
Right,
And then
yeah.
Make
break
sure you
down.
left no
Just some really
valuables in your
ignorant-
car tonight.
Shout out like Hamburger Helper.
Like,
I don't know.
we're gonna do a call out, but we're not looking for a specific demographic. We want everyone. Make sure you all do the right thing.
Yeah. Stay safe out there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. You guys gotta be excited for the show, right?
Pretty
This is your first show back?
No,
It's
we're
gonna technically the second.
second. Yeah, we're playing in where is it?
Queensbury,
Yeah,
New York.
New York on the 31st. It's
Okay.
like by Lake George.
Yeah.
We're playing with
Oh, it's far.
some super cool
Right?
bands.
It's not kind of far.
It's like 4 hours.
It's like, yeah, 3.5
I mean, that's
hours.
kind of far.
Yeah.
You can get there in like a morning drive.
Yeah.
It'll be
Fair
nice.
enough.
Spend the day by the lake.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Play
Just a couple
Sick
of guys.
Rocket. Yeah.
A couple of dudes chilling by the lake.
Exactly.
Just guys being dudes.
Yeah.
4 feet apart. Because
Yeah, it's cool. The venues are like a part of like an amusement park.
Yes.
Yeah,
this
like
is
an
cool
I
information.
Play America
Yeah,
style
so
thing.
I'm stoked. I definitely like.
Band versus band laser tag.
Yeah, dude.
Wait,
it's-
didn't Empty Vessel play there? Didn't Empty
Yeah.
Vessel?
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. We're
Yeah,
playing
they were
with-
telling a story about that.
Yeah.
Very cool place.
There you go, dude. If I want to get ignorant, that's the place.
Yeah.
Just fucking launching myself with the teacups while we're playing. Could you imagine? That'd be dope.
All the other bands are sick too.
Yeah. A bunch of local homies.
Yeah, Okart,
Ghost
Feed the
Champ.
Addiction, Ghost Chant,
Somewhere to
Somewhere to
call
call
home.
home.
Somewhere to Call Home. I think that's it, right?
It was like 2
I'll shout out the
hours.
opening band, Violence.
Oh yeah, the Violence
That's
too.
their first show.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's super sick. It'll be fun.
Yeah. It's gonna be a great weekend.
The 31st, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of this month.
Yeah.
This month.
Yeah. 2 weeks.
Oh,
Be
yeah.
there, be
Less than
square.
2 weeks today.
Got a
Yeah.
hotel.
Make
Oh,
sure
it's
to
gonna
get
get
it.
lit. It's gonna get fucking lit.
You know what we need more gimmick shows. We need shows in stupid places like nursing homes.
Another demo.
I got the
Another
hook.
clunky
Yeah,
shit.
you actually-
Yeah, I actually
Another
work at
clunky
a
show.
You were
Another
gonna
clunky
nurse-
show,
Yeah.
man.
You gotta play a show there.
I'll see what I can do because I'll see what we can do in the dining hall. It's real nice.
Wait, what place are you talking about?
Oh, he said we should play a show at a nursing home, and I said I can.
Oh, yeah. You're good. You're good.
I'm that
Wait,
guy.
what do you do in a nursing home?
I'm like a nursing assistant.
How weird do old people get?
Oh, I've seen some crazy things.
Can I hear a
They
story? from
look
there?
at him and they think
said
he's
no.
a part of like a corrections like a
Oh, yeah.
mandatory service because like the way he looks. Like,
Yeah,
are you a
'cause-
part of one of those programs? Like,
Yeah,
are you
'cause-
incarcerated?
Yeah, because I'm covered in tattoos. Like one of the old people were like, "Oh, are you here on like one of those like work release programs?" I was like, "For what? What do you mean?" He's like, "Oh, did you just get out of prison?" I was like, "No, man. I've been doing
I
this for a few
willingly
years."
signed up.
I'm like, willingly.
Glad to see you're clean now, son.
I'm here to wipe your ass.
That's.
But has an old person ever like lost their mind and started like hitting people with a cane or something like that? Like I don't know, something
One time
crazy.
a patient tried to fight me and like chased me around the building.
What the fuck? Why? Did you do something?
No,
The
I mean
tattoos.
maybe to them. I thought
Probably
I don't know.
senile, man.
You gotta have
Dude.
a lot of confidence, man, at 80 plus years old, and be like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you.
Not for nothing, the guy was huge.
Yo, honestly though, you can't underestimate them.
Yeah,
They got that old man strength, dude. Like no.
Dude,
cap.
old people that are senile are scary because they're so unpredictable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have life
Yeah.
experience. You don't know what they're about to do.
They also smell like lotion too.
Uh-huh.
Or super stale tobacco.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, they don't get social cues anymore. So it's so awkward. You'll be talking about something, and they'll just get really racist out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yep, there's the 60s.
Yeah, it's out of control. Dude, I Ubered for like extra cash. So I had a
How come you never
guy.
picked me up?
What?
How come you never picked me up?
Get the fucking app, dog.
I use it all the time.
But I had like his passenger like 2 weeks ago, and he was like 60, and he was telling me how like you said like it'll just get super stupid and ignorant out of nowhere, and he was telling me how we should reinstate the draft and everybody should do mandatory 2 years, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? And then he was telling me like he got into like the stupid side of it, like election fraud and like the world is run by globalists, and I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
man.
I'm
It's like,
literally
yeah.
like
I'm just like,
trying to make $40 on this trip. I don't care what you're
I'm
saying.
just trying to take you to McDonald's.
Right.
Sir, I'm gonna kindly ask you to shut the fuck up.
Right. He was like telling me, he's like, it's all about money, man. All everybody cares about money and what they have and all this shit. And then like the fucking destination was like a Ferrari dealer on Route 1 in Edison. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
I know exactly which one you're talking
Yeah,
about.
right. I'm like, oh, great. I'm like, you just railed against the fucking rich people for 25 minutes of my life and picked up a Ferrari.
And you are one.
Yeah.
He like works for Fox News or something.
He might have. He might have.
He sounds like Alex Jones.
I said that the other day that we should come out to an Alex Jones quote.
Did you see the thing I
Put
shared
chemicals
with
in the
Joe
water to
Rogan
the
and
frog's
Alex
gay.
Jones?
Oh yeah.
You should come out to that.
Yeah, Alex
Or like-
Jones.
That guy's a loon.
Yeah.
The-
He's a nut.
Definitely.
He's a complete loon.
He's so funny to listen to, though. You just listen to him, you're just like, he's just talking about anything. I think he's senile.
Yeah, dude.
He
Yeah.
definitely has early onset dementia.
Come here, coward.
Yeah. What are these trolls?
Have you ever
It's
seen
like a
the
7-year-old
Mike
like,
Tyson
yelling at
podcast?
him. Okay.
Have you seen any like the Mike Tyson podcasts?
I have not.
You gotta watch it. It's funny.
You're gonna elaborate on what?
Nothing. It's just like alright. So there's like this rapper named Boosie or whatever, and I think he was on the Mike Tyson podcast talking about like his views on like homosexuality or whatever. And he's sitting right across from Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson's like trying to convince him that this is wrong or whatever. And it's just this big buff ass Mike Tyson talking like, yeah, you know it's wrong. You can't be talking about homosexuals like that. And it's just like he's like in a like what's the word? Nonchalantly threatening him, kinda.
Yeah. Passive aggressive.
Yeah, passive aggressively
Oh,
threatening
yeah, I
him.
did see that where
Yeah,
everybody thought Boosie was about to get beat up.
Yeah.
No, but Mike Tyson, like, he's always just super high in his fucking podcast. Like, that man's just going out of his mind.
Dude,
Like,
if you're homophobic and Mike Tyson tells you not to be homophobic anymore, you're not homophobic.
yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. You are nuts.
Imagine not knowing who Mike Tyson is. He walks up to you, and like you're like,
just
this
laugh at
guy
him.
is fucking terrifying, and he starts talking, and you didn't know who he was beforehand. I would start laughing immediately
Yeah.
because like he has the most like not intimidating voice ever. He's like, yeah, man, you know, I broke my back, spinal, you know, just like he has the worst voice.
Nah,
for,
that
like,
man's
Dude,
fucking-
fucking. He did like last week was like Shark Week on Discovery. And I'm like super obsessed with that shit. They did like a special with Mike Tyson. It's like Mike Tyson versus the fucking biggest predator of the sea. And like he goes
megalodon.
diving. I swear to God,
That's
shark, even
awesome.
the sharks are scared of Mike Tyson, bro. Like, it's nuts.
Today's Mike Tyson day, guys.
Mike Tyson for
Shout out
fucking
Mike.
dragon.
Dude, I wish I would have watched it. That's awesome. Mike Tyson's entertaining as fuck.
You
He
should
is,
watch
yeah.
his Joe Rogan podcast. He was like, Mike Tyson had a crazy ass life.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, facts.
Yeah, he was like, Joe, my mom gave me alcohol to go to sleep when I was 5 years old. I took acid at 7 years old, and Joe Rogan's just sitting there staring at him. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
That's because
Just
Joe
laughing about
Rogan's
it.
on so much acid. He doesn't
Yeah. And Mike Tyson just sitting there laughing about it. He's like, you don't know what that's like, Joe.
You don't know what it's like, man.
It's like, God damn, Mike.
What was he doing to try acid at like 7? What, did his mom give it to him to go to sleep?
Hey man, I watched the podcast. He's like talked about it a bunch. It was really good. He's an amazing speaker, even though like his voice is hilarious. I just love listening to that man speak.
Is it
Yeah.
Bluetooth?
Huh?
Is he Bluetooth?
Is he Bluetooth?
Yeah, you said he's an amazing speaker. Is he Bluetooth?
Yeah.
That's 2 for you today. You're
He does it all the time.
That's good.
That's awful.
Oh, man. So you guys BMX or some of you
Yeah.
ride?
Me
I
and
suck.
Joe.
Yeah.
I have a completely brand new bike sitting in my basement, and the only thing that's like mildly used on it are the pegs.
Shit.
That was such a random question. Do you guys BMX?
Oh no, because they were talking about it earlier.
Oh, I was like, where?
wondering,
Yeah.
How did you guess that?
Oh,
I would say that's really good because the actually used to do like.
I work at a bike shop. That's like what I do.
Oh,
so,
what
yeah,
shop?
I'm around bikes all day. I'm at Planet Bike in East Brunswick.
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say he bikes. I skate. I don't. He's been trying to get me to BMX. I'm just terrified. Like everybody tells me, like, oh, if you fall on a bike, you can just throw the bike. But to me, I feel like it's so much more scary to fall on a bike than a skateboard. I feel like
I've thrown
skateboard.
the
When you
bike
fall on a
forward,
skateboard,
it has
just
to bounce
go.
back at
It's,
me.
yeah, it's definitely less forgiving for sure. 'Cause that thing, they're like, yeah, it sucks if it falls on you and
Yeah.
whatnot. Yeah.
There was this one night I was in my basement trying to learn nose manuals, and I fell, and the bars like went under my ribs, and I went back in the house and went to sleep.
That's it. And I didn't wake up the next day.
Yeah.
I was telling them I bought a bike like 3 weeks ago, just to, like, I don't know, do some sort of exercise, like go out. And I went out twice, and the first time it was like 150 degrees. I'm so, what an arrogant douchebag I am. Like to think I could just go, and I think I was down in like Port Monmouth or something.
You went far then.
Just riding down by the beach.
You're sick.
Dude, and I literally looked at my phone. I'm like, all right, this is it, because I'm not making it back. Like, I'm gonna die on fucking 14th Ave in Port Monmouth. Like, that's it. Like, 150 degrees. Like,
There's a nice park in Woodbridge. It's
Yeah.
not too far from here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Only-
and they redid it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I broke my foot there like
Oh.
probably 4 or 5 months ago, and like I haven't gone back since because every time I go there, I always like something always gets fucked up. Like I hurt myself some way, so I'm like just not riding that park for a while.
The park's fun, but it's like I miss the old one sometimes. Just everything was huge, and I just feel like it was more like BMX.
Yeah.
Like
I went,
rated.
I went to the old one, I think, like a few times, but the most memorable thing I had from the old one is I had this old, like, Razor freestyle bike my dad got me from Walmart, and it was heavy as hell, and I tried to go over the spine and ate shit.
Oh my god.
I remember-
That wasn't a small spine either.
Yeah.
I used to like skateboarding a lot. Like Tony Hawk was like my fucking man, and I think you guys know where this is going. I bought a bunch of skateboards, but not like cool skateboards. They were Tony Hawk Huck Jam,
Okay.
and I thought I was the shit. Like I would walk around with it like up and down my street, be like, "Yeah, you see my new board?" I was like, "Yeah, it's Tony Hawk Huck Jam." I thought I was so cool, but no, it was like this board I got from Walmart for like $25. Yeah,
Tony Hawk Huck Jam.
Yeah.
I remember kids always used to pull up. What was that brand they used to fucking sell at like Walmart,
Dark
Toys
Star.
R Us? No, it was Kryptonics.
Oh,
Kryptonics, bro. That shit was, dude. Oh my god, that's like FUBU, bro. Like straight up, dude.
Oh my god.
That was like,
That's like-
skate culture was huge when I was younger.
Same.
Like there were like jocks wearing like etnies, and I'm like, this
Yeah.
is really confusing.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Was that board that like you twist to like skate? Or is that
What,
the
You
one?
think of a rip
That was
stick?
a rip
Yeah,
stick.
yeah, you think of a
Yeah.
rip
I still
stick.
have
Some
one of those
shoes.
things in my garage. I still love that thing.
I was too stupid. to ride.
Kryptonic skateboards, if you ever try to ride one, it's like the funniest thing. Like,
Dude,
the
those
grip
things
tape
were, like-
is just like literally paint. It's
Yeah,
no
and
grip.
they were like normal boards are like what? Like I don't even know, like 7, 8 ply. These things
Yeah.
were like fucking like 15 ply. They were thick as fuck. Like,
Yeah, the wheels
the wheels
couldn't
didn't
roll.
spin. Like it was like the
You were,
most
you were on a
janky
2x4
thing.
that someone just cut the shape.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. And there's like the board's flat. There's like no concave. You just have like a little bit of like here and like on the to the nose and the tail, and that's it.
I know. Is that a Foo Fighters tattoo you have?
Yeah.
That's sick. I guess you like the Foo Fighters.
No. Yeah. No. That's a band I grew up on. Like it's very odd with me because like I grew up like I started off with like I guess classic metal. I was like 8 or 9, and my uncle introduced me to like Metallica and shit like that. And then I slowly like discovered Slipknot or something, and then boom, here I am today. And yeah, but that's like a band I grew up on and like fell in love with when I was like 5 or 6. And I've been listening. I actually saw them. I went. What was it like 3 weeks ago at the Garden, and it was fucking wild. I mean, it was a good time. Yeah, I love that band.
I was always scared.
Sorry. Special guest.
It's okay, dude.
The sorry guy.
Yeah, that's never happened during an interview
Yeah,
before.
first time.
I can hear someone about to open the door.
Yeah, that was-
Yeah, that's why I looked.
I was like, wait a second, everybody is here.
What was I gonna say? Fuck.
That just blew your
That
fucking
fucked me
train of
up.
thought, yeah.
Foo Fighters.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was always scared to get like a tattoo from like a band, like a logo or anything, because I was like, what if they did something really fucked up that comes out?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
like
I
what
get
if
it.
what if I get like a Slipknot tattoo and you find out Corey Taylor threw like puppies at wind turbines or something?
No, I get it. I have a couple, man. I mean, I have like a Mastodon tattoo here. I have a Metallica tattoo here. Like, I'm thinking about getting like a bunch of other ones, like a Misfits tattoo or something and shit like that. But that always like crosses the back of my mind. Like, oh, what if this guy? Like, especially now. Like,
Oh,
it
yeah,
crosses
yeah.
my mind. But yeah.
Yeah. Like imagine all the people who have like Marilyn Manson tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
fuck.
Done up.
Yeah.
Done.
I'm supposed to get a 6-year guns tattoo like in a few weeks, but like now I got really nervous about that.
Yeah.
I think you're good.
I think I'll be good at
I think you're good there.
I think they're a pretty PC band. I
Yeah,
think we're okay.
yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah. The singers.
They were
I
they were
saw
pretty
Steve
nice.
Jobs.
We saw them at work. Yeah, they were pretty
Yeah, one
nice.
of our
So
friends
good.
got like destroyed in the pit. Like, some big guy just backhanded him to the face.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're one of my favorite
I
bands.
got punched in the back. At
Joe, were you at the show when
Yeah.
they played with Amura?
That show was great.
Yes. Yeah.
I got.
That was at Starland, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a
you
weird
were with
lineup.
me.
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah, I got-
don't remember.
No, I don't remember. I got kicked out of that show. 6-year guns.
Why did you get kicked out?
They played Move, and I tried to stand on the barricade to get on stage, and security just like yoked me up and like dragged me outside.
And they said move. And
Yeah, they said move out the fucking front door.
Out the
Yeah.
fucking front door.
But at least like Jesse like recognized you as the incendiary.
Yeah, he
Hoodie
said,
kid.
shout out to the incendiary kid, because I kept like going up and like stage diving and like saying all the words. And he's like, yo, shout out to this kid in the incendiary shirt. He knows all the shit.
That's another sick band, Live Incendiary.
Oh my
I saw them.
God.
I saw it was 2 years ago, I think. And it was the Incendiary Christmas show. And it was Incendiary, it fit for an autopsy.
Oh,
And it was fucking nuts. And it was at fucking Amityville Music Hall in Long Island. And it was out of control. So,
good time.
That venue's small as shit too.
One walk in.
oh, we got another spot.
We got another guest?
Another one?
Sorry.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
our guitar player.
What's your story, friend? That's like Canadian.
I guess not. No guess today.
Now I'm nervous.
Yeah, I
Apparently.
I'm getting scared that like someone's gonna walk through. Imagine someone like really famous, like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Like,
That'd be
That'd be so absurd though.
I'd be like,
What would you even say to him? Just, oh, hey.
Hey Leo.
It's the Wolf of Wall Street.
I love
Don't
that.
you have anything better to do, dude?
That movie-
Yeah.
That's probably what I'd say.
Specifically comes here to fuck up our podcast.
it's like, hey, you guys fucking suck.
No, it's gonna be that fucking guy I Ubered 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Fucking heard you, dude.
He's going on a political rant here.
Or she's like, hey, so what do you guys think about? It's like another be just rant about politics.
Do you think he'd be as famous if his name was just Leonard? Who? Leonard DiCaprio?
Oh, I was like, I thought you were talking about like that guy. I was
no,
like,
no,
wait.
no.
I don't know.
Absurd.
Leonard.
What do you think his name plays into it a little bit?
Hmm?
You think his
Leonard
name-
DiCaprio.
No, that's just like such like a cool name. He sounds like a super spy.
Leonardo.
Leonardo DiCaprio. This is the guy
That is a
that
cool
breaks
name.
into your house
Cappuccino.
and rescues people and then shoots you. He's cool. He's a spy or something.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the
Okay,
next
that's
007. Why hasn't he played 007?
That's a great
What
question.
are we even talking about right now?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Let's talk about, you said 007, the video games, movies?
No.
Talk about something? You guys play video games? Any of you?
Yeah, I mean,
Games?
Not really.
Not
casually,
really.
not like
Do
crazy.
you guys play music?
You guys play music? What music do you guys
Sometimes.
We tried it.
here and there.
We attempt to do it.
Every,
I mean,
every
you know.
once in a
I
while.
dabble.
Besides metal, what do you guys listen to? Like, what do you
Metal.
draw influences from?
Joe, who have I been posting about like the last 2 weeks, dude?
What's her name?
Olivia
The new
Rodrigo,
one?
dude.
Ah, I hate
What?
it. I don't know
The
why.
angry 12-year-old?
The angry 12-year-old, bro.
Wasn't
Good for
Dylan-
you.
Wasn't Dylan talking about? Dylan was talking about her music
From
too.
Monument?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
What's
It's
with
weird.
What's with her music?
Like that's something you would never expect me to listen to, but
She's
it's
just
like
angry.
she's very angry. Like, and it's just very odd. How
what's
angry.
that song that's really popular about? Like, she's like, she's one that goes like, "Well, good for you." That's
Dude, I don't know. It's about some dude that
all
fucked her over.
heartbreak.
Yeah.
But it's like you're 12. Not really 12. She's like 16, but still.
She's 16.
Yeah. How have you experienced
Oh,
more than
right.
all of us put
Right.
together?
She's furious at the world.
Yeah.
Furious.
You think she'd be like a hardcore band right now? You know, like
She's
Kid
gonna,
Creed.
dude. In 10 years, she's gonna be the singer of a hardcore band.
Yeah, she's gonna be a
Yeah.
singer for Knock Loose.
The next Courtney LaPlante.
Yeah.
Do you think this is all like real like music, or this is all something that the label's saying? Do this, do this, do that. Blah, blah,
What
blah.
are those
I think
called?
she's
Plants?
just like a fake.
Yeah,
Industry
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 plants.
plants.
That's awesome.
Like Morgan Freeman.
She could.
Like Morgan Freeman.
I never thought about that, but that does make sense.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman?
No, her being a plant.
Oh yeah. No, I'd say she got popped out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like literally.
TikTok.
Everybody does that.
TikTok.
It's just
Yeah.
it's instantaneous,
TikTok.
like overnight.
Yeah, it's all TikTok.
It's
That's
just
how Left
kinda
to Suffer
like-
got popular.
I can't
TikTok.
get with it, man. The TikTok thing.
It's weird.
I have never downloaded the app. Like,
Same.
I have no desire to whatsoever.
Well,
I was-
The first time you
Instagram's
use it,
becoming,
it's
like-
terrible. But then once you like actually get into using it, you will see the most like wild shit ever that will
Yeah.
like get deleted like 10 minutes
I was
after you
skeptical.
Yeah. Yeah, like cartel TikTok.
I was skeptical to download it at first.
I gotta
I know, it's
delete the
good.
fucking
I can't.
notifications I get because I have TikTok downloaded and I never use it except for like I'll post like music stuff.
Those couple videos maybe were good.
Yeah, like of me playing guitar or something, and like I'll get updates at like 4 a.m. notifications be like, "This is the best stromboli you'll ever try." And they're like 40 different emojis. I'm like, dude, come on, like what the fuck?
Or you just get like a random invite to somebody's live. It'll be like, this person has gone live. It's like, why?
And
I
everybody
don't even follow
doesn't
this
have a real
person.
name. Like they have some ridiculous, stupid name.
My favorite video of all time that I got on TikTok is a hand puppet of Donald Trump. And he crawls over to an egg, looks back at the camera, says egg, cracks it, and starts fucking eating it as like a hand puppet. And I'm like, how the fuck did I get here?
How do you find that funny?
Dude, it was hilarious.
Are
Like,
you sure it wasn't the actual guy? I mean, that,
that'd be better. That'd be awesome.
I was gonna say that sounds pretty possible.
Yeah.
All right, that's
it.
That's it.
Gotta go.
Yeah, me and Michael like this guy on TikTok. He's just a big buff guy who just screams at the camera and throws things.
He's not even that buff. He's like I'd say he's like in his like 60s or
Yeah, but
something.
he's pretty buff for a 60-year-old.
Yeah, for a 60-year-old man, he's pretty buff. He just goes in. He's like in the most random places, like on the side of a freeway. There's this one. He's in like, I don't even know where the hell he is. He has this giant 30-pound vase, and he throws it at the ground and starts screaming, "Motherfucker!"
Yeah, the video just starts off with him just beaming this huge vase at the floor. And he just screams like "motherfucker, motherfucker" over and over again. It just
These are
hilarious. It
like
makes
these are
no
like his
sense.
exercise routines he claims or something.
Yeah, he's like fucking yelling "motherfucker," and he's like whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, doesn't everybody do that?
Hey man, I guess it keeps him in shape.
Yeah, I try to stay out of the TikTok void. That you could get lost in that real
Oh,
quick.
I'm there.
Yeah, you're there.
I'm there.
Oh,
First
yeah, no,
time I
definitely.
downloaded
Every day,
it, I
man.
stayed
You'll
up
get
till
out one
4.
day.
For like 4 hours, I watch TikTok.
Oh, it's rough.
It's awful.
Fucking the one void I fell down one day was like DIY, like home improvement stuff.
Oh gosh.
And it's like you just they're fixing like a crack in a table and they take like top ramen.
Oh,
I'm like, dude.
Oh my
God, I see the
God.
guy. I see the guy fill a car with that.
And I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like this guy
Yeah.
is using a fucking.
Like I walk out of the house, I'm like, I gotta turn my shed into a smoker now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like that. The algorithm really gets you like
Yeah.
locked into it.
And you need it. Like I see the guy cooking on like the flat top grill anymore, and I'm like, how much are flat top grills? Like, seriously. I'm like,
I actually have one of those now.
no, they're sick.
Yeah, they're
I want to
awesome.
get one so bad.
Yeah, what was it, Blackstone?
Those things, yeah, those things.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
fuck.
I could make hibachi on that shit now. I could practice.
The thing
Yeah.
about YouTube is like you watch one or two videos and then you get just recommended the same video over and over,
Have you
like the
noticed
same
the-
type of video.
Have you noticed the 5-minute craft videos? They're all like their demographic is children, and they teach kids how to make like guns out of pens and shit.
Yeah. They make pipe bombs.
That's
they're
fucking
awful.
crazy.
Yeah, that YouTube algorithm will fuck you up. You watch one stupid video and your entire
That's it.
Next thing you know, it's
recommendation.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Next thing you know, it's like Ben Shapiro destroys whoever.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, oh. You're like, oh god.
You got anything?
I thought you were gonna talk. That's why I said silent.
Oh no, I looked at you because the way you looked, it just looked like you had a question or something.
I zoned out
Do I
playing
wanna
with this
stop
guitar
my
pick that we
conversation?
found.
It's like, I mean, I was finding what we were talking about. YouTube is like, what? Right now, I'm like stuck on this. I watched one video about, I think it was like, I woke up and it was like serial killer conspiracy thing, right? And now my whole entire YouTube recommended for like the past fucking month has just been serial killers and stuff. And I'm like, yo, I don't even use it anymore. I'm just like, I don't want to. I'm like, I don't want to have to search for something else to change my whole suggestion and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, fuck it. YouTube's just like dead right now for me.
That's why I don't like Instagram. It shows me like foreign videos of like random shit, and it's like, what is this? I don't know what's even going on.
Mine is just spam with cars right now.
Yeah, sometimes I get cars, and sometimes I get like someone raking up dust and speaking in like a foreign language with like a stick or something in the middle of nowhere. I swear, and it's like subtitles on the screen. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's easy to fall into voids in like
Yeah.
every fucking app possible. It's so fucking bad.
I'm in the Gordon Ramsay void now.
You're in the gun right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
I go on that, like once a year. I do it,
dude.
I don't know why.
Dude.
It's running. I mean,
It's great.
this guy is fucking ruining some poor girl's life over undercooked asparagus. And you're like, oh my god! It's just the funniest shit you'll ever see, and that's all my recommendations is now is Kitchen Nightmares and Hell's Kitchen and
Same. I watch that on Hulu all the time.
yeah, shit go. He's insane, that guy. I was him for Halloween one year.
shit.
I was him for Halloween one year.
Really?
Yeah, and I came in second place in a costume contest.
Who won first?
Some girl was an actual transformer. Like
Oh,
her attire,
what?
it was sick. It was sick.
Okay.
All right.
So
Acceptable.
it was acceptable. It wasn't something stupid. Like, but it was like a $1,000 prize.
What was your prize?
Nothing.
Really?
What? There's no second place.
Go fuck yourself.
That's so disappointing.
You get a congratulations. You got second place.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a handshake.
Yeah.
Dude. I was Guy Fieri last year too.
Were you really?
Yeah, dude.
Are
I
you
have a
gonna
thing
be-
with celebrity
Ours
chefs.
can be every celebrity chef.
Yeah,
You should
yeah.
be the chef from that one movie, Chef.
John Favreau?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be the rat from Ratatouille.
This year, so I have to go to a wedding, and I'm coming back on Halloween that morning. I'm going to the August Burns Red Show
Oh, yeah,
at
that's
Starland,
Starland,
nice.
and
Sick
me and my
moment.
boys, we're all going. That sounded fucking weird. Why did I say that? Me and my friends.
Me and the boys.
Yeah.
Me and my lads.
My boys. We're going in our costumes, and I'm being Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Sick.
'Cause-
That's dope.
yeah. I hope everyone
It's
shows
gonna
up.
be hot as hell in there.
I mean, maybe. I mean, no, it's gonna be like
End of
October.
you'll be all right.
Yeah, maybe not hot in there.
I saw Killswitch Engage do a Halloween show there too.
Yeah, that was my second concert ever.
Yeah, where Adam D dressed up as the fucking beer.
Yeah.
And he was like, "My name is Brutus." I'm like, "Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's hilarious." Yeah, that was funny as fuck.
He's one of the funniest dudes in metal.
Oh yeah.
You know he won The Price is Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember.
insane.
That's crazy. How the fuck did he get up there?
He got it. He just
And
got
not,
it.
not only that, he won.
And he has the pizza snapback on. That's awesome.
Yeah.
One of his guitars has a pizza graphic on it. It's like a $3,000 comparison. And he slapped the fucking pizza graphic on it.
Does he play a smaller guitar? It looks small.
I forget what he plays.
Like, are you talking about like what brand?
No, he plays like Ibanez, right?
No, comparison he plays now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm out of the loop. My bad.
But they look small. They don't look like full-size guitar.
I don't know, but I mean he wears his guitar like so
Yeah,
high.
super
Maybe
Yeah,
high.
he plays like.
so
up
maybe
his
that's
chest.
it. Maybe it looks a little different.
And he's like a super tall dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's big.
I mean, yeah, it would probably
Pause.
be like a regular scale length. So.
So I just throw that in there, Chris?
Yeah.
Throw that stuff
Pause.
in. Okay. Well, I have a question for you guys. So besides your guys' show, you're talking about the 31st, Noel Kubla Khan. What other shows do you guys have planned for the future? Like, do you just have nothing planned, or?
Just gonna play it day by day, you know, kind of gotta see what all the other like big wigs and like the, you know, nationals and everyone, you gotta, you know, just gotta see what they do first and kind of like follow their lead, because unfortunately a lot of the venues that we would have played in 2020, they don't exist anymore. So it's like super selective now, and it's like it kind of seems like you're gonna be playing like 250 cap to 500 cap rooms, and you're gonna have to either pay to play or sell tickets to get on this show, or you know, stuff like that. You know, I think it's just gotta watch and see. I think this summer is just like a trial. You know, that's why like you know you don't see every band going instantly on tour, because they don't have anything. Their booking agents have nothing. You know, a couple of friends of ours, you know, they just signed to a major label. They have a crazy fucking record coming out, but they can't get a tour. They can't get tour support. They can't get anything because they don't know.
And
it
that's crazy,
sucks.
because everybody thought tours, as soon as they were allowed, they were just going to
You'd
snap
think it
right
would be
back.
like that, but you have to think realistically. It takes 6 months to a year to book a tour. You know, I technically do all that for us, and it takes months and months of time, especially like when we all work regular jobs.
Yeah.
Like I'm a barber. I work 9 a.m. to 7. Then I go to the gym. I'm home at 10, and then I'm like, cool. Now I got to do band shit. And like with COVID, I'm like, where the fuck do I go?
Yeah, and you didn't even have, like, you said take like a year and stuff.
Yeah.
You didn't even have a time frame
I-
to
nothing.
know when they would be able to. So you didn't even
Exactly.
have like a year be like, oh,
Yeah.
I know I'll have this set
Yeah.
by then.
Yeah. So it's like technically like pre-COVID, I would watch bands like Born Anew, Degrader, like on that like level that's like 2 or 3 above us, to where like okay, we can like piggyback with them. So it's like okay, cool, they hit there, they went there, that's that venue, cool, write it all down, figure it all out. Could we do this? And then so it's like I have to wait until they start doing stuff, or bands a little bit lower than their caliber but higher than us, see what they do, see where they play, and be like, okay, write that down, that's that, and then go from there.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can see that. I never really had it like broken down like that, but I can understand
It's a lot.
that. Yeah, just a lot of studying and seeing. Okay.
Yeah.
I said it the other day to you guys where I was like, I'm gonna enjoy these shows because this shit
Yeah.
could end so quick.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
with who knows variants and
Yeah, they just
I-
said Cali. They just
Yeah.
reinstated the
The
mask
indoor
mandate.
masks,
right,
Yeah.
They really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Supposedly cases are rising here again too.
Resident Evil.
Retro.
Yeah, so I mean that's why these shows, you know.
Cherish them while you
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
Exactly.
You don't realize
Why
the
not
shit
your last? Because they might be.
yeah, the shit you take for granted kind of sucks. But
Yeah,
Everything shuts down again, and then the economy's officially destroyed.
Yeah.
I just put a new fear in me.
It
I
sucks.
can't
My bad.
It's
Yeah.
like I'm sorry, but it's
that's all for us. Thanks.
yeah.
No.
And wrap.
I mean, just a gloom and doom.
Yeah.
Hey, no,
It's
sometimes
just-
that's how it is. Don't
It
you can
is.
really fucking do, sadly.
just enjoy what you have, and yeah, just
So everybody go to every fucking show you can.
yeah,
while you can.
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, like I have 5 shows
Yeah.
like set up,
Yeah.
including your guys.
Yeah.
Like,
Go to every single show that you can, because winter time it's gonna be scary.
Mhm.
yeah, I'm seeing Limp Bizkit the day before you guys.
Same.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be there?
Stone Pony, right?
Yeah,
Spirit Box is
fucking
playing that.
I love
Yeah.
Spirit Box.
Spirit Box
So
is
sick.
they're awesome.
So sick.
They, that band, everything about that band is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's just they're so good.
I heard Chris talk about them once. I listened to them. Now it's like everybody fucking knows them. Like,
Yeah.
they are really good.
They
But I'm like,
blew
wow,
up.
like they
Yeah.
fucking blew up quick. Like just a few months ago, you're like, yeah, I like Spirit Box. And now it's like,
Yeah.
every band's like, yeah,
I liked them before they were cool.
shut the fuck up.
Not a big deal.
No, yeah, that band's so sick.
Yeah.
So sick.
They're just so talented all around. Like everywhere.
Insane.
There's so many cool shows too coming up. I mean,
Yeah.
We got that. Lorna Shore, also at a House of Independence.
Yeah. That's
Knock
really
Loose
cool.
at House of
Knock
Independence.
Loose, House of Independence once more.
Life itself.
Like,
And
so-
House of Independence.
Yeah, they're
Why is
okay.
it not loose?
That's I don't know. That's like September. It's like
It's a
3 days
Monday
after
in
Blue Ridge.
September or something.
You gotta fucking get a ticket for Blue Ridge.
Fuck Blue Ridge. I want to see not lose.
They're gonna be at Blue Ridge.
Yeah,
I want
dumbass.
to see not lose.
Okay.
Yeah, Knock
So
Loose-
is Spite?
Yeah,
No,
Knock
they're
Loose and
sold
House
out.
of
There's nothing
Independence.
It's Knock Loose and
Wild.
Gate Creeper.
And then a couple other smaller bands, Karma. They're sick.
Magnitude, I think.
Yeah.
There's a couple other ones too that are pretty
Yeah.
sick. Oh, Comeback Kid. There's
Yeah,
just what
Comeback
else.
Kid.
At House of Independence.
Marshall's in White is gonna be at a.
Starland.
Starland with Dying Wish, Light the Torch, and Sound
Sound
Planet.
I
All-
love Dying Wish.
All great bands.
I love
sick.
Dying Wish. Yeah, they're super underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, Motionless, not so sure about. I'll probably leave before they play. I don't know.
Yeah.
Really? You don't like
Motionless.
I don't know. I like think they're kind of gimmicky. I really don't know what any of their songs sound like anymore.
Their first
Yeah.
album's a
Are the
banger.
new records been good? I don't know. You guys tell me.
I mean,
I
I
only
like
listen-
the past couple.
I only listened to their first album, and I think that album's
Is that
a fucking
Creatures?
banger.
Is that
Yeah, I
Creatures?
think
Yeah,
that album is a
that album
banger.
slaps.
And that's it. Like I haven't listened to anything else besides that. But
Yeah,
that
that
album,
album's
I would
awesome.
suggest.
The last song I listened to them by them, they released like a single before their album. I think it was called like 570 or some shit.
Oh yeah, I
Probably.
think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, we got tickets to From Autumn to Ashes too.
Oh yeah, we do.
Keep
That's
forgetting about
right.
that show, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Shai Hulud.
Shai Hulud.
That's a sick lineup, dude.
That's in December.
You're going to the Ghost Inside.
I'm going to
Oh,
go
yeah.
inside. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun show.
Is that the one in Massachusetts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to that because I love the Occasions right now. I've been on like a big tear of them,
Fuck yeah.
and I just want to see them.
Dude,
They were
it's
good live.
unreal.
That lineup is
Unreal.
stupid.
I'm so stoked. I'm going to see fucking Kenny Hoopla. I don't know if you guys know who
He's
that
super
is. He's
sick,
he's
dude.
like an alternative,
It's like pop
Pop.
rock, pump.
punk. He
rock.
did like a whole. He just dropped an EP. It's a split EP with him and Travis Barker. And I'm seeing him in New York on December 3rd at this really like small venue in I think it's Brooklyn.
Probably.
And I'm
Yeah, it's
fucking
like the
stoked,
something
dude.
hotel.
He's really good.
Yeah, that's
dude.
where.
Highly
That's from
recommend
Autumn to
checking
Ashes.
him
It's from
out.
Autumn to Ashes
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Williamsburg Hotel or something.
Yeah,
Some shit like
some
that.
shit like that.
Yeah.
I got tickets to Gojira too. Me and my buddies are driving up to Albany.
Is that the one with Knock Loose?
No. We were. I think it is with Knock Loose, yeah. But originally we were gonna go to Albany, and then they just announced the fucking Stroudsburg, PA date, and we were like, "You want to just go to that?" And we're like, "Yeah, fuck it, go to that." I've seen them like 3 or 4 times and almost died at every one of them. Like, that's ridiculous. That's one of the best sounding bands like on the planet.
Yeah, they're fucking insane.
A lot of people don't like them because of the vocals, but I think the vocals are amazing personally.
They're another band. Like I remember, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Are we talking about Gojira or Knock Loose?
I'm talking about Gojira right now.
I was
Knock
talking.
Loose?
I was talking about Knock Loose, like the
Oh, yeah.
vocals.
Same.
Oh, Gojira is amazing all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about Knock Loose, like with the vocals.
Yeah,
Gojira
that's-
blew up like 5 years ago when they released Magma. I just remember they were the biggest thing. Like I love that band.
Kick ass. Yeah. No, they should. Did you see them with Slipknot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they should have been in place of Volbeat, personally.
I've heard that.
Yeah. The thing is, like, they're such a tough act to follow, Gojira. Like, it doesn't matter who the fuck's playing after them, because it's just so like intense and ridiculous. And like Volbeat, they're all right. I don't love them. They're cool. They got some cool songs, but like after Gojira, like you can't follow Gojira. It's so hard to.
Yeah, like that show kind of ruined Volbeat for me. I used to like them,
Right.
but after that, I'm like, yeah, they couldn't top
Yeah,
Gojira.
that
And, like,
was a cool show. Who was on before? Wasn't somebody on before Gojira?
Behemoth.
It was Behemoth. Behemoth was with everybody now.
Yeah.
I've seen
I
Behemoth
can't
like
get
9
into them.
times. They're alright.
I've heard the name so many times. I don't think I've ever tried.
Yeah, I was
listening
gonna
to
say I
them.
don't think they're really.
Yeah, but I've seen the name a bunch.
I just can't get into that, like, the black metal thing.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I just,
black metal.
it's kind of weird for me. I don't know.
Yeah, that Norwegian black metal show. What was that one band that like
That's just crazy.
the vocalist like murdered a dude?
Mayhem?
Mayhem, yeah.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Now he's like a gardener or something.
He's a gardener. Is he in jail?
He was in jail.
He got banned on YouTube because he like when he got out he kept making conspiracy videos.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's like a lunatic, like
Oh,
crazy.
God. Yeah, no, the man's insane.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's that guy's nuts. That whole story's nuts. And then they use
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking murder photo for,
For
the,
EP.
for the fucking EP.
Really?
You're like,
Yeah.
okay.
It's crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, he said it was in self-defense, and he like bludgeoned him like 26 times. And I'm like, I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know.
Yeah, he said he wanted to kill him or something. I don't fucking know, but yeah, black metal. I'm more of like my favorite type. As of recently, I've been a hardcore kid. I love
Yeah.
hardcore.
Same.
Yeah, that's been me
Not
the
like-
past few years.
But like new age hardcore, right? Not like 90s
I'll listen to
like
any
New York
type
hardcore.
any type hardcore.
Like sick of it all and shit.
Any type hardcore.
Sick, well, sick. All right.
Not a fan.
Like,
I'm a little bitch when it comes to hardcore. I just like the new age shit.
I remember like when I first got into like metal with screaming and everything, I felt like I had to be an elitist and go back and listen to like OG screamo bands like Death and stuff, and I actually kind of liked it. And I was yeah, Death's actually pretty good. A lot of people don't like them apparently. I saw online. I don't know, but I think they're pretty good.
Elijah loves hardcore.
Yeah, his favorite.
He's actually wearing a Zabalba shirt right now.
No, I actually don't.
Oh, not at all?
That's why he's not
like
wearing
this.
a
No,
Zabalba shirt.
not my thing.
I totally would have believed that you do.
No,
You just give me the vibe. Like I look at you and like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can play in burials.
no.
Yeah, no.
Varios is sick.
Oh, you're
Like,
like, literally hardcore.
I do enjoy Varios, but like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really with like the hard.
Burials is like metalcore still.
Yeah.
I think they're like the new age hardcore. Is like what it's like Knock Loose. You know, they're like the
There's
same.
two.
I also call them metalcore.
Yeah.
Knock Loose metalcore?
Yeah.
They're still metalcore, yeah.
I could see that. I guess it's like an actual.
But
I
like
see a
they,
mix.
but because
Yeah,
of the
it's the
style
mi- that's why it's
they play-
metalcore.
Yeah, because their
Yeah.
style, like they still like respect the hardcore bands.
Yeah.
Like you see all the bands that like Knock Loose tours with, they're hardcore bands.
Yeah.
But they're still like a metalcore band.
Yeah, Eli's a big hardcore guy, right?
No, not at all. No.
I grew up like too like I think I was in like 7th grade. I started listening to like the old age hardcore stuff. So like I still have stuff like Cro-Mags and Bad Brains and shit like that, and just I don't know,
Black Flag.
Black Flag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's not, I'm not a fan of.
Yeah.
No.
I can't get it. It's just the new
That's how I
stuff.
started.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
what
how
led-
you start.
led me to hear it.
Yeah.
Like what would you call Hatebreed?
Hardcore.
Yeah, they're hardcore.
Yeah.
Man.
OGs are hardcore.
Now I've heard them called metalcore more than heard them called
Yeah.
hardcore.
They dance that line too. But but like they still have like the respect of like hardcore
Yeah.
bands.
How old are you guys? Like,
I'm 30. We're all like on the
Yeah,
upper
30. Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
20
all right,
I'm
so-
24, so.
so we're all 21.
Yeah, you
So-
guys.
Oh, shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
These are the old men.
Yeah, we're
over here
old.
with the group.
Yeah, so I think that's like.
Yeah.
All right, yes,
the
it's
thing here.
definitely like that generational
Yeah,
barrier.
Yeah, it's like right there though. We're like right there.
It's the back in my day thing with Sean and Joe.
Yeah.
Angel Dust was a hardcore band.
Sure.
But yeah, it's either hardcore or just straight deathcore for me.
I like deathcore. a
I like
lot.
deathcore.
Oh, yeah.
It's either
Angel
like
Maker is like
metalcore
one
or
of my
deathcore
favorite.
for me.
Yeah, like
I like a lot of stuff, so like.
this is gonna come out a week like after it, but we just had Adam from Lorna Shore on about
Yeah, like
an hour
probably an
ago.
hour ago.
Yeah.
2 hours. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that was
yeah.
dope. You know, I fucking love deathcore. Like I wasn't into it about 3-4 years ago. Now it's all.
Yeah, I remember he used to make fun of me for listening to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I was like, yeah, you fucking loser. I used to be like,
Yeah, he'd be like, listen to real metal. You don't listen to real metal.
yeah, bro.
Oh,
You listen to
yeah.
Ashley dying, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, but no, deathcore is like my number one now. Like Chelsea Grin. Would you consider Spite deathcore?
Yeah,
Slightly.
kind of.
Yeah, they got their own thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're like in the mix.
All I know is Darius is a
Deathcore,
cool ass
metalcore.
guy.
But I say deathcore.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the vocals, I would say. That
Yeah.
makes it, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with that dude over there, wherever he is, he's shredding.
Oh yeah.
That's that way.
Oh, that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It
the
sounds
other
like it's
small
over
room.
there. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're playing right now. But yeah, we're about our time limit right now, boys.
All right.
I'd say anything you guys want to end on? Any shout outs?
Yeah, shout outs.
brand
Shouts out
promotions.
to everybody who worked on the
Shout
album.
outs.
Shout outs.
Shout out Ghost Chan.
Yeah.
Shout out Oakhart.
Somewhere to call home all those guys in the bill, yeah.
That bill. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Any other bands we want to shout out?
Not that I can think of. No.
Shout out to Balaguer Guitars because they're sick as fuck, and everyone should play one of their guitars because they're mad cool.
Shameless self-promotion.
Somebody sponsor me
For your
endorsement.
Sponsor. Endorse us, please.
Endorse
Shout
us,
out Leonardo
please.
DiCaprio.
Yeah, for opening the door.
Yeah.
And shout out Miller Lite because that's just the wave too. Like we need that sponsor too. Miller Lite sponsor us, please.
Yeah, no, shout out Miller Lite because I would love them to sponsor
I
us,
drink
too.
like
You
a
guys
case,
don't drink beer,
I
but
drink
I
like a
drink beer.
case of Miller a week. It's bad. Well, no, it's actually good.
I've been drinking Line and Google like crazy. You ever
Dude,
drink that
well,
shit?
it's summertime.
The summer jam.
It's
Yeah.
My favorite beer of all time.
So good.
I'm such a weenie now, dude. I don't drink beer anymore. I love the fucking seltzers.
Those are good. Yeah,
they're so
I
good.
like the wine
We'll
coolers
get
too.
some
It's
seltzer
not
for the
bad.
air show.
What?
We'll buy you a case of seltzer
Yeah,
for the air show.
those.
I like beer and I like wine coolers and stuff. And I'm not really a fan of like hard liquor. Malt liquor is disgusting. That should taste like
Old English?
bean juice.
Yo, like old E, dude. I used to drink a lot of old English back in the day, man.
No, actually, specifically something that tastes like baked bean juice is Hennessy tastes like baked bean.
Hennessy's
water.
disgusting. I don't care what Hennessy is
That shit's
disgusting.
nasty. That's just for the hype. Like anyone that likes that shit, you just say.
Yeah, I posted shit on my story like this week. I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no one likes it for the taste.
When I was in college, I used to drink Jaeger and beer, so
Jaeger's great.
I'm done with both of those.
Oh
now.
no, Jaeger's great, dude. In the wintertime,
Yeah.
fall, wintertime. Oh yeah.
Yeah, until you're
Big into
fucking
Jaeger.
passed out on your dorm floor and you're like, oh.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. Thanks for taking the time out of your day. We'll see you guys at the Kublai Khan show.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming. Yeah.